Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello everyone and good morning all of you. This is Ashrima Shukla, your current affairs and banking awareness faculty on Entry platform. In this video, we'll be talking about all the major news events that have taken place in the past few days, and we'll be only talking about those news events which are important from examination point of view so that it is beneficial for your examination. Now this session is a short and highlights a section, so that in this video you'll only be getting the news events and you will be getting only those which are important. For practicing of questions, you can practice it every day on Entry app, where we have everyday live quiz, and every few days we have live session on Entry channel for weekly practice and monthly practice of current affairs. So you can join in that session as well. Now, starting with the discussion of the video for today, and the first news event is Global Conservation Assured Tiger Standards, or SCATS accreditation. Now, 14 tiger reserves have recently received accreditation from the CATS recently, and that is the reason why it has been in news. First of all, talking about this accreditation, it was given on the International Tiger Day. On International Tiger Day, this accreditation was announced, and now we have 51 tiger reserves after this accreditations were announced. Announcement had come from Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, that being Bhupendra Yadav. He is the current Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Now, talking further, National Tiger Conservation Authority (NTCA) has recognized Bagh Rakshaks for their contribution towards the tiger protection, towards the protection of forests, and furthermore, CATS is an organization which was launched in the year 2013. CATS was launched in 2013, and it is an apex tool for global coalition on tiger range countries, and it creates the standards for tiger conservation in all the tiger reserves and sites which are there on international. Talking about the 14 tiger reserves that have recently received accreditation, that is Madumalai and Anamalai Tiger Reserve, that is 2 from Tamil Nadu, Bandipur Tiger Reserve from Karnataka, Parambikulam Tiger Reserve from Kerala, Sundarbans Tiger Reserve from West Bengal, Dudhwa Tiger Reserve from UP, Valmiki Tiger Reserve from Bihar, Pench Tiger Reserve of Maharashtra, Satpura Kana and Panna Tiger Reserve of Madhya Pradesh, and Manas, Kaziranga and Urang Tiger Reserve of Assam. These are the tiger reserves, 3 each from Madhya Pradesh and Assam, 2 from Tamil Nadu, and rest all states have contributed 1 towards it. Then further, Indore city of Madhya Pradesh has been taken as the only city from India for International Clean Air Catalyst Program, which is a new flagship program launched by USAID, World Resource Institute, and Environmental Defense Fund. Now, furthermore, the project is going to be executed in a duration of 5 years for clean air solution for low and medium income nations. Co-lending agreement was signed between Yes Bank and Indiabulls Housing Finance Limited to offer home loans to home buyers at competitive interest rates. Both the entities are going to join the seamless experience to retail home loan customers. Vaidehi Dongre of Michigan, she was crowned as Miss India USA 2021 at the beauty pageant, which was organized recently. She had performed Indian classical dance of Kathak, and therefore she had won the Miss Talented title. Miss Talented title was given to her. Then Satpura Tiger Reserve in Madhya Pradesh has won NatWest Group Earth Heroes Award 2021 in the category of Earth Guardian for the best management role. Then we have Maruti Suzuki India Limited, which has partnered with Maharashtra's Savitribai Phule Pune University to offer training to youth in the area of automobile retail sector. So there's going to be a customized 3 years of Bachelor of Vocational Studies in Retail Management course, which is going to be offered to students in this university, that is Savitribai Phule Pune University. So this course will offer to earn while they are learning, and they'll be receiving stipend during their on-the-job training as well. 1 year of classroom training is there, 2 years of on-the-job training will be there, and the training center will be Maruti Suzuki Center. Then headquarters of Maruti Suzuki India are in New Delhi, if that comes up. Then Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has recently launched a Safal initiative for the CBSE students. Safal stands for Structured Assessment for Analyzing Learning, and this has been launched for the students of the grade of 3rd, 5th and 8th. So the students of these three grades will be given foundation. They will be tested on foundational skills, on their basic learning outcome, and the practical implication of all that they are learning in the school. So Safal will be conducting on pilot basis during the academic year 2021-22, and in this academic year it is going to be in a certain language, in certain subjects, that being language, mathematics, EVS and science. And this is in compliance with the National Education Policy 2020, or the new education policy which was introduced recently. Then GI tagged king chili Raja Mircha, which is from Nagaland, has been exported to London for the first time. Now, Naga king chili is known as Bhut Jalokia or ghost pepper as well. It is one among the top 5 hottest or the spiciest chilies in the world. Now, talking about this, the GI certification was given to it in the year 2008, and the shipment was from Tening, which is in Nagaland. 12th edition of biennial bilateral maritime exercise with the name Indra Navy was held between Indian Navy and Russian Navy in the Baltic Sea region, and Indian Navy was represented by the frigate INS Tabar. INS Tabar was the one who had participated or represented India. Indra Navy exercise was started in the year 2003 between India and Russia. Vantika Agarwal of Delhi won the National Women Online Chess Championship title. This title was organized by All India Chess Federation, and in this, the second rank was of West Bengal's Arpita Mukherjee. Arpita Mukherjee was of second rank holder, and Tamil Nadu's Srija Sheshdari. Srija Sheshdari was ranked third in this. Then Loham, which is a lithium-ion battery maker and battery recycling solution company, it is set to build India's largest 3 gigawatt-hour lithium-ion battery manufacturing plant in Noida, Uttar Pradesh. Now, the first lithium-ion battery plant was set up in Gujarat, and now the biggest is being set up in Noida in Uttar Pradesh, and the expected investment in this facility is 300 crores. Then we have Japan International Cooperation Agency, or JICA, which has signed a record of discussion with Indian government to further the project Friendship with IIT Hyderabad and Indian Institute of Technology, Hyderabad. Friendship here is an acronym for Future Researchers at IIT Hyderabad to enhance network development with scholarship to Japan. So the phase 2 is going to be implemented recently for sustainable platform for academic and industrial cooperation between India and Japan. And in India, we are talking about IIT Hyderabad. Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research, that is IISER Kolkata, has collaborated with IIT Kharagpur and developed the piezoelectric molecular crystals which can repair themselves whenever they face any mechanical damage. So there's no external intervention required, and these piezoelectric crystals are made of material that generate electricity when they undergo any mechanical impact, and therefore they can recreate or rectify themselves. 19-year-old Pakistani climber Sheroz Kashif has become the youngest person in the world to reach the summit of K2, which is the second highest peak in the world after Mount Everest. Now, um, if we talk about Sheroz Kashif, he has already achieved the feat of handling the peak in aid of a bottled oxygen. And before this, who was the youngest person to climb K2? That was Muhammad Ali Shadpara. Muhammad Ali Shadpara was the earlier one who had held the title of being the youngest to reach the peak of K2. With this, we'll be winding up the segment, and I hope this session has been helpful for all of you. We'll see you in the next video with more news events. Till then, goodbye, take care, and have a wonderful day ahead of you.